we're going to be looking at IU's newest song, Lilac. I'm going to just be using this video as it comes with English translations and Korean translations to make it easy for me to just go through. I'm not going to actually play the song or anything, but we're just going to use this. I can link this video down below as well. I've kind of found that a lot of K-pop songs or English translations miss a lot of the meaning in the song, and I'm doing my best to go through and fix that, kind of explain what these words say, and make it easier to learn Korean with K-pop. So let's go ahead and just take a look from the very beginning. Here we got 날리는 꽃가루에 눈이 따끔해. And we'll just stop right there. 날리는 I couldn't find as a real word. There's two possibilities. That this is 날리, which means like flying, or 내리다, 내리다, which is to like lower, descend. And I assume it means here the pollen that's like floating in the air, flying through the air, or carried pollen, I guess, works. And then 눈에 따끔해 is tingling my eyes, like itching my eyes, irritating my eyes kind of deal, is that feeling here. But this word here, 날리는, I'm like 80% sure that it is supposed to be 날리는, but yeah. It says itchy, but like it's like more of a sound, just Okay. 눈물이 고요도 꾹 담을래. They say I'll bear my tears. To me, that kind of gives off the feeling of I'll show my tears, bear them, I'll show them off. But the actual translation kind of is saying 눈물이 고요도, which is even if my eyes are watering, I'll endure. 고이다, if you look that up on its own, it comes up with salivate. In this case, it is not salivate. 눈물이 고이다, that is a phrase that just means eyes to water. So let's go ahead and continue. 내 마음 한켠 비밀스러운 오르골에 넣어두고서. We'll stop right there. 한켠 here, 한켠 means side. It's the same thing as 한편, 한쪽, like one side. They translate this whole little section here to it's the moment I keep in my secret orgel box, which I had no idea what that meant. Orgel box, but apparently that's just a music box. So that's how I translate it. I translate it to I put part of my heart because one side of my heart, I assume the best translation for that is one part of my heart, in a secret music box. 비밀스러운 music box. But then, yeah. So I put a part of my heart in that music box so that I can 영원히 뒤감을 수가니까. So I can play this moment forever. This is basically the same meaning. It just kind of was confusing to me. So I thought I'd go over that. Okay. 우리 둘의 마지막 페이지를 잘 부탁해. So this translates in this to take a good care of our last moment in the page. And I said, it's a little weird. So I took a look at it again. Kind of translated to please take care of our last page. Like this last chapter of our lives together. Or this last little bit. Take care of it. Do well with it. So it's kind of, yeah, this is kind of the same meaning. It just felt off to me a bit. Then 오늘 작별이 이보다 완벽할까? I mean, they say, could this last goodbye be any more perfect? And yeah, well, that's correct. I felt like what goodbye could be more perfect than this was more appropriate. Love me only till the spring. Okay, here's something I'm pretty sure. I'm going to say 98% confidence on this. Till here is using the same word as kaji, which translates to until. So love me only till the spring is not saying once spring comes, stop. It's saying once spring passes, stop. So love me until the end of the spring. 98% confident on that one. Even though that was English, normally I skip over English. This is the line that really sells up for me. 오 lilac 꽃이 지는 날, goodbye. So, oh lilac, the lilac flower, 지는 날, goodbye. Okay, this really just doesn't translate well to me. It says, oh lilac, the day under the petals, canopy, goodbye. And I'm like, no. So 지는 날, the day that the petals fall, the wither, they're done. So on the day when the petals are done, when they all go away, is goodbye. 이런 결말이 어울려. This ending matches right, is more literal. This ending seems, it's a fitting ending is basically what that says. 안녕, go eat, like hello, or sorry, not hello. This one's goodbye. 안녕. 고립 같은 안녕. So a goodbye that's the same as saying goodbye to the flowers, basically. It's like the falling petals, right? It's like saying goodbye to the falling petals. Our goodbye is like saying goodbye to the falling petals. korRyan, which is the same as hwayan, just white. They say ivory. Ivory is basically white, so yeah. 우리 봄나의 climax. Our spring climax, yeah. The height of our relationship in spring. 아, 오랜만이야, 기쁜 일이야. Yeah, so how glorious is it? How great is this feeling? Basically, I'm a little, I wouldn't have used glorious, but it does make sense. Ooh, love me only till the spring, till the end of spring. 봄 바람처럼, like the warm breeze, like the spring breeze. Okay. 기분이 달아 꽃노래 부르네. This is flooding with tenderness makes me hum, which is kind of what this is, but sounds weird to me. I would say, 기분이 달아, basically my mood's good, so I hum. My mood's good and I hum. That kind of feeling here. 입꼬리는 살짝 오린 채. Hum with a slight smile. Technically, yes. But to kind of clarify what this means is 입꼬리, the corners of your mouth, are slightly raised. So in the state of that slight smile is what this means. So hum with a slight smile, yeah. In the state of a slight smile, I am humming. So, yep, there we go. Ojam, this word means ojamyan, which translates to kind of like how or maybe. 어쩜 이렇게 하늘은 또 바람은 또 완벽한 건지. How perfect the sky and the wind are. And yeah, I think that's the correct way of doing it, or saying, I wonder how the wind and sky can be more perfect. That's another one I came up with, basically exclaiming how great the day is, the weather. I especially like the way I look today. So yep, that one's spot on. That's this one. 오늘따라, which means especially. If you look it up in the dictionary, it'll say only today or something like that, but it means especially. I like my style. The Korean part's actually not on here, but the English, tell me I look pretty like the day we first met. Here it is. 처음 많은 큰 날처럼 예쁘다고 말해주래. Well, they said, tell me I look pretty like the day we first met. On the first day we met, you told me I looked pretty, and tell me it again. In the same way. That's what it means. 어느 이별이 이토록 달콤할까? Could this last goodbye be any sweeter? Sure. What parting could be sweeter? That's how I phrased it. Love resembles Misty Dream. So, the Misty Dream, dun 구름처럼, like a drifting cloud, like a floating cloud. Yep. Oh. 너도, so you. 언젠가 날 잊게 될까? Will there be a day you forget me? 지금 표정과 오늘의 향기도. Will you forget our expressions in the scent of the day? Will you forget our faces in the scent of today? So this right here, 단참 사이에 수척한 봄날의 꿈처럼. So this right here is basically correct, but it's more like you're having a faded dream of spring while taking a nap. And that's it. Hopefully this video helped. Hopefully you learned some stuff. I know it was a little confusing for me to go and look at it myself, so I hope what I gave you was able to help you kind of figure out what the lyrics actually meant on your own. If you did enjoy this video, please leave a like down below, comment to let me know what other types of songs you might want to have covered here. It would really help, because then I know to keep doing this and that this is the type of content people would want to see. So, thanks, until next time, bye!